Hey y'all, it's part 2, season 4, episode 6 of Ready to Love. This is part 2. So we'll get right into it again. Let's see. Jason, he is so sweet. Sometimes almost too sweet, but he does seem to know what he wants. He's given me a lot of that, like a little soft energy, a little mama's boy energy. But sometimes he steps up when he likes someone. So I appreciate how he was at the masquerade with Liz, just kind of, like, hey, I like you. I'm interested. I've been peeping you. Like, I appreciate that. I'm still just trying to figure out, like, where the disconnect is with him a little bit, because there seems like there's some, like, just sometimes like some lack of confidence or whatever. But I do appreciate how he is just kind of going after he wants, like after what he wants. He's not he doesn't play games, he doesn't deceive, he's pretty straightforward. And I can just appreciate that. I feel like with Kyra, even though him and Kyra have a connection, and it seems like a fairly strong connection, just her personality, her being an attorney, her probably having that aggressive, that very cerebral side. I feel like she could be a Mack truck and run over Jason if he does not kind of establish some boundaries with her, and is not really, like, he'd really have to, like, probably be in his masculine energy all the time with her, to kind of make sure that the masculine side of her didn't just drive, like run over him. That's what I see. Anyway, but like I said, I really appreciate Jason for just stepping up when, with both Kyra and Liz. It seems like they've been having really good dates. Something about Jason is and Liz is, I wish that Liz wasn't so stuck on David. I'm not, I don't know. I keep thinking about the exchange that Stacy and David had, like back on like episode 3 or 4, when Stacy was voted off. And I think there's something more yet to discover about David. I'm just not sure about him. I think that Liz is kind of summing him up, deciding that, maybe giving him a lot of grace for being a believer also, like her, or someone that really values their relationship with God. And she might be just giving him passes. And I think she needs to stay open. Like, he needs to show that he's trying to pursue her, and not just, gain her allegiance strictly on the fact that they both believe the same thing spiritually. So I hope that Liz is being open fully, mentally and emotionally, to the other men. Yeah, and that would be a great thing. We'll see how it plays out. I like that Kyra played a game when she was on the date with AJ. Ladies, you need to have some playful things in your arsenal. From my experience, men love to play games. They're still little boys at heart. And so you need to make sure that you're not being too serious, that you got your like icebreakers on deck, that you're just ready, you know what I mean? So you don't have to like get ready, that you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I can't figure out what's going on with Kyra and AJ. It seems like, I think they're really, really attracted to each other, and they had some unfinished business from before. And yeah, like, they're still exploring that. I think she has a lot of questions. I don't think she trusts him because, like I said, he has a playboy vibe, and I think he probably at one time had an F-boy vibe, and it doesn't sit well with her. And I see where they were on this amazing dinner date, this very romantic dinner date, but she was still kind of like in her interrogation mode a little bit. And I think that was unfortunate. I think he handled it well. And so he just needs to continue to like he needs to start doing things to show that he is like really all about her, and that she is his number one. Because I don't think she's sold on that. And he needs to show his depth. Can he hold her attention? So yeah, like I said before, I think he's been dating a lot of groupies, and that's how he knows how to date. And it was nice to see on this date with him and Kyra where they were like opening up a little bit more. So yeah, hopefully the kind of playboy vibe, he starts to kind of grow out of that, and because it clearly seems that he wants something else. I like their dinner convo. I think it was open, honest, sincere, forward. But yeah, it could have been a little more sexy. Could have been a little more flirty. She could have, not been quite in her masculine sometimes, interrogating him, which I understand where she's coming from. Let's move on. Vernisha, sweet, vulnerable, but a clear queen, honey. Like, she is not dealing with any of what is it, Dietrich's kind of, intimidated kind of vibe, his not so confident vibe. He seems just a little skitsy, a little scary. Like, these women are way out of his league. Honey, I don't know if he's been dating all ratchets, what he's been doing, but he's like 46, 47, I believe, and I don't think he's dipped his toe all the way in the water with like real women. And so this experience has him in some real, interfacing with some real women, and I don't think he's ready. Yeah, so he's dealing with a certain level of insecurity, and passiveness. And so I think it was good to see Vernisha, tell him, hey, no, I like it when a man, behaves like this, and I want to behave like that. I like that she drew the lines. It was good to see. So, I mean, that was great. This episode, there was just so much to like glean from it, and it was awesome just to see that the women kind of go out of their normal box, their normal type, and do something a little bit different, and see, you can really see some of the chemical connections on camera, and then see the lack thereof also too. So that was good. I think it solidified some things for people, and then it kind of like it showed, who might be moving to the next round and who might not. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see y'all soon.